Hello, I'm Lelde Smits for the Capital Network. Joining me here at Mines and Money in Hong Kong is the Executive Chairman of MetalsTech, Russell Moran. Russell, wonderful to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Russell, could you explain to us firstly, why has MetalsTech decided to focus on cobalt and lithium?
MetalsTech, as sort of the name suggests, is an exploration company focused on cobalt and lithium, primarily because they feed into the lithium-ion battery sector. That's the focus for the company. That's where we want to position ourselves as ultimately a producer of those commodities. We've built a portfolio of high-grade cobalt assets in Ontario, which we have 2 acquisitions pending, and that complements our portfolio of high-grade lithium projects that we have in Quebec, which is the neighbouring province.
Certainly. Now, you've mentioned that you are focused in Canada, but of course you're listed on the ASX. Can you explain why you decided to focus in Canada?
Yeah, it's a little unusual. We are an Australian company with Australian investors and predominantly Australian executive management, but we are focused in Canada. A few reasons for that. The executive team, myself included, have a background in Canada. The last sort of better part of 6 years we've spent time there on other projects, so we know the area quite well. And when we decided to move into the lithium and cobalt space, that particular area has a lot of opportunities, but particularly we find it easy to buy well there, and we find the environment there fairly supportive, strong infrastructure, a good labour force. There's very cheap power, road, and most importantly, we have North American customers on our doorstep. So all the ingredients to potentially get an economic and robust project up and running.
Fantastic. Now, you are a relatively new listed company. Can you explain what kind of catalysts we may have to look forward to over the coming 6 to 12 months?
So as a company and a management team, we're quite aggressive. We have fairly demanding shareholders, and they demand progress, as they should. So we've been listed for about a month now, and we just started our maiden drilling campaign at our Cansett lithium project, where we're hopeful of delineating a resource that can support a lithium mine. So we're actively moving through that at the moment. So the next sort of 2 or 3 months is largely centred around drilling. And then on the cobalt side, we have an acquisition under DD where we've got hits of just over 15% cobalt, which is incredible, and we're really excited about hopefully moving forward with that acquisition and then starting exploration there.
Congratulations. Well, we'll be watching for those developments, but in the meantime, we are at Mines and Money. And just lastly, to finish, why do you like coming to Mines and Money in Hong Kong?
Oh, look, it's a great place to interact with other like-minded investors, and obviously the Chinese market is an important one for us with the lithium-ion revolution, and Asia plays a big part in manufacturing a lot of that stuff, so that's why we're here to peddle our wares and get some interest in that.
Fantastic. Well, I'll leave you to enjoy the show, and thank you so much for the update on MetalsTech. All the best for the year ahead.